Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about Maslow's motivational theory, also called as the hierarchy of needs. But before moving further into the details, let's have a brief introduction of the area where it is used, that is human resource management. HR management is a strategic approach to the effective management of people in a company or an organization such that they help their business gain a competitive advantage. Making the most effective use of people involved in a project is the main task of HR management. This process includes planning HR management, that is, identifying and documenting project roles and responsibilities, acquiring the team, that is, getting the needed persona assigned to the project. Third one is developing the team, which includes building individual and group skills to enhance project performance. And the last one is managing the team. This includes tracking team members' performance and motivating them. Some important areas related to HR management in IT project is motivational theory, influence and power, effectiveness, emotional intelligence, and leadership. The study of HRM is done for many years. Psychologists and theorists have devoted much research and thought to the field of managing people at work. One of the many theories is Maslow's hierarchy of need, which is also a theory of motivation. Maslow's hierarchy of need is a motivational theory in psychological comprising a five-tier model of human needs, often depicted as hierarchical levels within a pyramid. The five-stage model can be divided into deficiency and growth needs. The first four levels, often referred as the deficiency need, also called as the D needs, and the top level is known as the being needs or growth needs, also called as the B needs. Needs lower down in the hierarchy must be satisfied before the individual can attend to the needs higher up. From the bottom of the hierarchy to upwards, needs are psychological needs, safety needs, love and belonging needs, esteem, and self actualization. Let's move ahead and see the five stages with the help of a diagram. The stages include five levels of psychological needs, safety needs, belongingness and love needs, esteem needs, and self-actualization. The psychological needs deal with human body, including most basic needs that are vital to survival, such as food, water, and air. Safety and security needs are about keeping us safe from harm. This includes shelter, job security, health, and safe environment. These needs are important but not as much as the basic psychological needs. These two stages come under the basic needs of a human being. Moving ahead with the psychological needs, which also have two stages, belongingness and love needs, and esteem needs. First, belongingness and love needs, also called as the social needs, these are met through pleasing and fulfilling of relationship with others. These needs advances our tribal nature. Next is the esteem needs. Once the individual have satisfactorily made their needs for loving and belonging, they they can begin to develop positive feeling of self-worth and self-esteem. These needs include self-esteem, respect, achievement, confidence, recognition, and accomplishments. Last one is the self-actualization, the highest level of this hierarchy. This level needs a this level of need pertains to what a person's full potential is and realizing that potential. There has been a popular saying that what a man can be, he must be. This is the main motive of self actualization. Maslow described this as the desire to become everything that one is actually capable of becoming. As we know that every action has a reaction, this theory also have some limitation. The major problem with this theory is that it cannot be verified empirically because there is no proper method to measure accurately how satisfied one level of need must be before the next higher need becomes operative. Maslow considered only narrow segments of human population. The expression is in this theory, such as self-esteem and security, have broadly diverse classification in cultures around the world. For that reason, it is difficult for the researchers to measure these needs or to generalize them across all human beings. This is where we end. Thank you so much for watching.